Hello and welcome to Synder Tutorials. In this video, you will learn how to integrate your payment processor or e-commerce in QuickBooks Desktop with the help of Synder for automatic data entry and quick reconciliation. Use the synderapp.com link to Synder and click the Start Free Trial button to create a free account or log into the existing one. Now you see the setup steps. The first one is to connect your accounting company. Choose QuickBooks Desktop here. Follow the app's instructions in the popped-up window. First, download and install Synder Web Connector to your computer or server, depending on where your QuickBooks Desktop file is located. Synder should be at the same place. Make sure you run your QuickBooks Desktop as an administrator for the first connection. Further on, any user will be able to utilize the app. Once you have your QuickBooks Desktop up and running, you may launch the Synder Connector app. And hit Connect in order to connect it to the currently opened QuickBooks Desktop file. The license agreement will pop up, and in order to grant Synder permissions to connect to your QuickBooks Desktop company, mark both corresponding options to set up QuickBooks certificate correctly. Click Continue and Done to finish. QuickBooks Desktop company is successfully added to the Synder connector, and now we are to connect it to the website. Click the Activate button, which will lead you to the instruction on the generation of the connection key. Follow them going back to the Synder website. Click the Generate Key button, copy the key from the website, paste it into the Synder web connector, and click Activate. In a moment, you will see the notification that the access key is activated. Once it is done, QuickBooks Desktop is successfully added to Synder. In order to proceed, return to the Synder website and click Next. That is it. You have successfully connected your QuickBooks Desktop company to Synder. However, please remember that in order for the sync process to happen, you need to have both the Synder Connector app and your QuickBooks Desktop up and running on your PC. If they are closed, Synder will not be able to record data into your company. Now let's connect your payment processor to the Synder app as well. Select any supported processor from the drop-down. I will go with Stripe as an example. Click Connect. Note that your credentials might be needed for the first-time connection. The standard setup of the integration you see on your screen is preferred by 80% of our users. You can tweak the most important settings here and click I'm OK to start instead of going step by step, and configure advanced settings later on only if that's needed. As for the settings, the most important things to know here are: Synder will create a clearing account called Stripe Bank Account in your chart of accounts, and all of the individual sales, fees, and refunds will be stored there, the same way your Stripe stores money initially. Once Stripe makes a payout or transfer of funds to your bank, Synder will record the transfer for the same amount from the clearing account to your checking, which you need to select here for smooth reconciliation. Now, as you finish the setup, you should be able to see 10 latest transactions from your Stripe account imported automatically. One transaction should be synchronized to your QuickBooks by default. You can sync several more transactions, selecting them and clicking Sync, and make sure they look good in your accounting. If everything is fine, you can enable the auto-synchronization option and launch QuickBooks Desktop and Synder Connector once a day or once a week to give Synder an opportunity to push queued transactions to your books. Queued transactions will show up as scheduled in Synder and will go through automatically as soon as you launch both desktop apps. Hope we managed to answer some of your questions. However, if there is something left unanswered, feel free to check our knowledge base or contact the support team. Have a good journey with Synder.